here with Frontdoors, and today we have David Emerson from Red Cross, our local CEO of this amazing chapter. Welcome to Phoenix, because you're kind of new.
I am new, thank you. Been here for 3 months, so was out here in the spring for additional 3 months as the interim, and now I'm the permanent CEO here, so I'm glad to be here.
Good deal. You said something when we first met which just struck me, and that is that people think of the Red Cross as an international aid and relief agency, which certainly the Red Cross does. But you're responding to our own community every 14 hours.
Yep, every 14 hours, yeah. So yeah, everybody thinks of us as being, known for the natural disasters and to doing the international response, as you said, and we certainly do those things. But we also like to talk about what is someone's personal disaster. So every 14 hours here in the Phoenix region, we are responding to a local house fire, to where someone who has been burned out of their home or apartment or whatever the case, and when they're sitting on the curb, and our Red Cross volunteers sitting there with their arm around them, providing them some financial assistance, to give them a hotel for the next 2 or 3 nights, to put them in touch with other agencies who will do long-term care for them, but we can help them with their medical prescriptions. We have nurses who can step in and do those type things. We provide them with basically a credit card that they can go out and buy some food and clothing to get them through that gap, because that's their personal disaster that night.
Wow, that's powerful. And I'm really glad you brought that up, because I think sometimes in the philanthropic world we lose sight of things that are going on in our own community, and we tend to wonder, should we work in our local community, or should we go outside that? And so that's an awesome thing. And you mentioned this key factor, and that is you're working with volunteers.
Yes.
So how does someone become a Red Cross volunteer?
Well, they can go to redcross.org and
click
on I want to volunteer.
Okay.
And makes it real simple, walk you through that. From that point, someone in the chapter here in the Phoenix office would reach out to you through email or a phone call and kind of walk you through the process. But most of it can be done online now, and then we bring you in for a brief orientation and kind of determine where you want to volunteer.
Are you looking for any particular types of volunteers? Maybe people that are versed in a specific thing, like you mentioned nursing, or do you have some key things that maybe we can...
Sure. We definitely always have a need for nurses.
Okay.
And we tend to also have a need for mental health workers as well. So when there is, like Yarnell last year, a fire of that magnitude, and you have casualties that are involved, and there's also this heavy mental health load that has to be taken care of. But also when it's that person and you're sitting on the curb with them and your arm around them, a lot of times we offer counseling services to them as well. And so we're always needing those types of volunteers. But we also need people who can respond to a house fire during the day, because so many volunteers, they have jobs, and so retirees or stay-at-home people, or people who have flexible schedules, we just need people who can respond during the day, because the fires happen all the time. So
that's right. Wow, it's just amazing, and I'm just thrilled that you could come by and talk with us today. Again, your website, redcross.org.
Redcross.org. Yep.
And do you have anything coming up in the near future here in the Valley that we need to know about?
Sure. We have 2 special events coming up.
Okay.
We have what we call Wrapped in Red, and that's one of our charity fundraising events. It's coming up on March the 31st, and you can find out information on that on the website as well.
Good deal.
And then after that, we have a community leaders breakfast, and so it's open to all the community leaders in the community, and where we honor different people that have done service. And so this year, I believe we're honoring a veteran, so that'll be good.
Fabulous. Great. Well, like I said, welcome to Phoenix. I think you're going to be here for a while, because you just mentioned to me off camera you just bought a house.
We did. We just bought a house. So we've sold ours in Texas, and we've bought one here, so we're here.
You're
glad
here,
to be here.
And we're thrilled you're here. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you.